I'm feeling lonely. Lonely as can be. Oh, Mr. Chuckle Teeth, won't you play with me? Mr. Chuckle Teeth.
I can't do this right now. I'm at the park with Andrew.
Mommy, Mr. Chuckle Teeth.
Mommy's on the phone, Andrew.
But Mommy, look.
Andrew! Andrew! Andrew!
Mr. Chuckle Teeth. Mr. Chuckle Teeth. Mr. Chuckle Teeth. Happy yesterday. Mr. Chuckle Teeth, come back.
Hey guys, what's happening? Niyat here with Film Comics Explained, and today we'll be taking a look at Mr. Chuckle Teeth, the terrifying demonic entity featured in the latest season of The X-Files starring David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. First appearing as the central antagonist of the episode Familiar, Mr. Chuckle Teeth was the first form taken by the unnamed demon that began terrorizing the small town of Eastwood in Connecticut. Unsettling to look at due to his disproportionate head and sickly grin, the episode really harkened back to the darker elements and creatures featured in the early seasons of The X-Files, like the Fluke Man, who I've already covered on this channel and will leave links to below. While the original iteration of Mr. Chuckle Teeth was simply a children's television mascot, and a toy that was loved by children around the world, a demonic entity soon adopted the classic tuxedo and oversized head that featured strange eyes and an unnaturally toothy grin. In his cartoonish humanoid form, the demon was purely black and white, apart from his large red bow tie. He also never spoke, and appeared to move and behave in a whimsical manner to entice his prey, as was seen with Andrew, who was lured away from his mother into the woods before being mauled by a hellhound, which was another form the demon would take. We also ended up discovering that the town had a dark history of witchcraft, one that the townsfolk were not eager to share with the outside world. What made the investigation all the more difficult was the fact that not only was Andrew the son of a police officer, but the only witness to his disappearance was a little girl named Emily, who was also the police chief's daughter. And after Agent Mulder came to question Emily about Andrew's disappearance, she pointed towards the television and informed both Mulder and her mother that Mr. Chuckle Teeth was also there. The demon would continue to adopt other forms like the Hellhound, people from the town, and other mascots in the popular Mr. Chuckle Teeth television show, including Bickle Tickle, which looked like an evil Teletubby. And using this guise, the demon lured Emily away from her home before eviscerating her in his Hellhound form. Upon finding the body of Emily, Mulder soon realized that they were standing above a Puritan graveyard that he believed had once been used to unleash spirits and demons from hell. We also found out that the sheriff had tampered with salt that had been found near the body of Andrew to misdirect the investigation. The reason for this was because he believed that his sinful lust in the form of an affair that he had with another woman had essentially let the devil out and was the sole cause of both Andrew and Emily's demise. This ended up being partly true, with the real culprit being his wife Anna, a witch who had attempted to curse him and Diana for their affair, only to have it ultimately destroy both their families. In the end, Anna seemingly ended the curse above the gates to hell, which concluded with her spontaneously bursting into flames. At the end of the episode, we also saw the spinning wheel Andrew was last seen on suddenly moving of its own accord, hinting to the possibility that we may see Mr. Chuckle Teeth or even the demon's pure form down the track. The beauty of this episode is that we get to see two different sets of monsters, the many forms that the demon would take, and the townsfolk who were on the verge of tearing themselves apart, falsely accusing a man of the foul deeds and beating him to a pulp, before Andrew's father, who I should add was also a cop, executed him in front of everybody.
My husband's a local history nut. The witch trials and all that.
Well, that's all for today, folks. Thanks to all of you guys who requested we take a look at Mr. Chuckle Teeth as featured in The X-Files. If there's any other stuff you'd like me to check out, please don't hesitate to ask. As always, it's been a pleasure. Niyat here with Film Comics Explained. Thanks for stopping by.
Stay with us forever and never let us go. Mr. Chuckle Teeth, it's time to say farewell. If you try to run, I will send you straight to hell.